Hey guys, Cam for 15 back at another video for you guys with my co-host, the Red Wolf. We are back with another Dr. Stone episode review for you guys, as we have finally made motorcycles.
Yes. And at the same time, they're on the clock. Stanley is right on their hail on hail. Hail? Hail. I meant tail. He's hot on their tail while they're doing all this.
Yeah, so that's kind of the thing. But anyways, we start the episode off right now. The thing is, albeit they did get distance away from Stanley's crew. They're still within range, and Ukio does make the mention like, yeah, whoever is doing their sonar stuff, he's really good at it. He's really good at it. So it doesn't matter what they can do. Like, they can keep doing what they're doing, but this dude's still gonna continue to track them no matter what. Like, that's how good this dude is, and there's not a dang thing they can do to stop him. So they're like, well, what can we do? What can we do to basically, get away from them? So they think of like an outcome, right? And they're like,
Mhm.
hey, why not travel through the Panama Canal? Now, if you remember, for people who don't know what the Panama Canal is, that is an actually like actual landscape in the world. And the thing is, like, that we can go through there because our ship is small enough to go through there. Now I'm just like, you know what, that makes the most sense. But then I'm like, wait a second. That whole thing would have not been operational for a very long time.
Mhm.
So what you gonna do to get over there, right? And then this is when we see them come up with a plan, and that's splitting up into two teams. I'm like, we're splitting up into two teams again? Come on now.
Yeah. Which means one team is gonna have to be the decoy.
AKA
And
sacrifice.
yeah, and this is when they have them serious faces like we don't have any other choice. But all in all, they chose to abandon the small ship, and they built the thing to to like make them like scan the small boat also. So to them, it'll be like they're tracking two boats, and they noticed that the small boat is going to the Panama Canal, and Stanley kind of knows what they're doing, but he goes like predictable but clever.
Yeah, but for in their shoes, he has to go that because it's like, well, if we still like, who's to know? Because just because that's the case, and the whole thing could be a decoy, you know, regardless, right?
Hmm.
So either or, it created enough time, enough of a distraction to fully build the motorcycles. That's what it gave them, right? So because of the distraction, and it's funny because you have the old man like, no, why could you get rid of it, Senku? Are you stupid? They can probably easily build another one. So,
Yeah.
but that cart has outlived its usefulness, to be honest. But they already got all their supplies, so they basically go to the mainland. And when they get to the mainland, basically their whole thing is like, okay, we need to start getting tree sap for rubber, right? So they basically cut through these trees, and this tree sap comes down, and they're like, okay, good, this is how we can make our rubber and stuff like that. So they get back on the ship to sail, and they're basically making rubber the way it's made. It's all stretchy and everything. Chrome accidentally falls into the water, and starts bleeding from the
Yeah,
nose.
yeah, yeah. He was pulling it, and then he got bitch slapped by the by the rubber, and got sent flying.
Yeah, so that was definitely funny. I personally, he probably should get back on the boat because I think sharks swim around that area, and he bleeding. Oh no, you don't want shark attacks. Um, but basically, this is when they start creating the rubber. Basically, they have Taiju rubbing it to make it black. And then what?
Sorry, I took it out of context. My bad. My bad. That was my bad.
You're the one taking things out of context.
I
My
that's what I said. That's what I just said.
It's a Sunday. It's a Sunday.
It's a
It's a,
Sunday.
it's a Sunday, Lord.
Don't
Anyways,
mind me.
they do that, and then that's when Senku gets like these stamps to make make the incisions, which is basically the traction for the tires, and he does that and everything, and he's like, "Oh, here you go. That's it. So we just got to keep doing this and everything." So, yeah, Dr. Zeno, he's just like, "Huh." So that's how you're gonna be making it now. He's like, "Well, yeah, we have to make it that way. What else do you want me to do it?" And that's when Kohaku's like, for somebody that is our enemy, you seem surely interested in what we're doing. And he's like, no, I'm just playing along till eventually my crew comes to get me. So you can have fun playing little science adventures. No, I would be like, well, then tell your men to stop trying to kill us. Because we ain't trying to do anything. We're just trying to do what we need to do on our own mission. You guys are the ones that's trying to kill us. We had nothing to do with it. We came in peace and everything. You're the guys that are trying to kill us to begin with. But what do I know?
I mean that that is true.
So, like, if anything, but then again, we already know this man Zeno wants to be kind of like a dictator anyways. So, personally, if you ask me, again, like I said before, I'll say it again. Yes, we have the man, but if we manage to capture Stanley and company, I don't give a crap. I'm slitting Zeno's throat right then and there. And be like, see, if y'all never attacked us in the beginning, y'all never would have got your boss killed. And then I would shoot Stanley in the head. Because he needs to die too. He's too much of a problem.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's not what Senku's planning to do.
Yeah, I guess so.
At the very start, he plans to save all of humanity, not kill anyone.
Yeah, you're right about that. Anyways, we have it to where so essentially we have it to where they basically land where they need to land at, right? And this is when they're like, okay, we need to start on the process of getting the motorcycles built. So I guess a few days pass to get the motorcycles built, but then all of a sudden you have it to where Suika sees the ship and she's like, uh-oh, they're here. And basically you just have it to where freaking Stanley's like, I got you now. What's his face? Genro's like, run, Senku, run, don't run. I'm just like, oh, brother. You see, we would never be in the situation if it wasn't for his big fat mouth.
Yeah, but he was worried about his mans.
Man, I'm telling you, man. When I hope they beat his ass when they get him back, and they said, "Well, it was kind of my fault that he found you guys." He's getting ass, especially by Kohaku. Kohaku is killing him. Anyways, the thing is, it looks like they're getting on the ship and they're all ready and everything. And bro, they got the machine guns and everything. They're about to be like, "No orders, Taylor." They're about to be like Meow and Cod, right?
Welcome to America.
This is South America.
It's still America.
Anyway, that's when they rev up the bikes and the motorcycles are gone. They're like, what the heck? They got motorcycles and everything, and they're speeding away. And Stanley's like, well, what are you doing? Shoot at them. They're dodging the bullets and everything, and they're doing a good job. They all look badass too. Senku looking badass and everything. And basically, you have it to where they're like, hey, we need some cover. So they create a cloud smoke to basically be able to disrupt their vision. But guess what? That ain't stopping Stanley.
Yep. We see him up there locked and loaded, and he shoots like two bullets. Well, two bullets. One shot at Tsukasa, and one shot at Hugo. What's his name? Hugo.
Huh?
One shot at Tsukasa, and the other one was shot at Hugo. Is that his name?
No, that's not his name.
What's his name?
You're talking about the guy with the mask, right?
Yes.
Oh fuck! I forgot.
I'm pretty sure his name is Hugo. No.
His name's not Hugo. It's not Hugo. I forgot what it was. Sorry, guys. Sorry. You yeah. And basically the thing is, his whole thing was taking down some of their stronger fighters, right? Now they both say like they're all good, right? If anything, the bullet just grazed them, but it didn't hit like a vital area, right? But
Hmm.
that's kind of the thing there too. Now, the reason why that's the case is because Dr. Zeno, because dude has like, okay, maybe we put Dr. Zeno, they'll stop shooting us, because they're gonna be afraid to essentially hit him, right? But Zeno was actually giving them Morse code, like he was pointing and using his eyes, and Stanley's like he's giving us a code to where to shoot out and stuff like that, which I'm just like, oh my goodness, dude, are you serious, bro? But regardless, they still managed to get away for the time being. So there's that. And yeah, but as long as I get to the source of where the petrification beam's at, we'll see what's gonna happen. But damn, man, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. See, I guess also to point out, because you made a mention last week about petrifying them. The only way maybe to like actually like not do to maybe like make sure they don't come back is if you petrify them, break their statue. I didn't think about that.
I should have said that also. I should, yeah. I was thinking too small about just petrifying them, but yeah,
Now we know you can bring them back as long as you build the pieces back together. But I don't know if you want to build these pieces back together.
I guess put them behind bars, put them under arrest. But it turns out the world gets restored. I don't know.
Regardless, the thing is, frankly, the thing is, like, they managed to get away. So as long as they're away, that's the thing. I don't know what's gonna happen next week, but the chase is on, and they're on South America. Also, they tried to do the plane thing because I was like, wait, they should have a plane on them, and that's what we see. I'm like, how are they gonna get out of this fucking situation, bro? But we find out that Senku, way back at the first half of season 1 or season 4, he tampered with the plane by putting in a different type of oil in it, instead of the oil that they basically ran, and it just messed the plane up, and the plane didn't even get far. It like maybe flew in the air for like a minute, and then it already just crash landed because Senku already tampered with it. So they ain't got no plane either. So
Hmm.
right now, we got the complete advantage. We'll see if Stanley will come up with something or try to get them fast enough. But overall, another great episode of Dr. Stone. And it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen next, as we continue on. But, man, I just want. Oh, brother. Oh, man. I just don't like Stanley. I just don't like Stanley.
He's got simps out there.
Oh, speaking of, they actually did do a booty shot
Yes, they did.
of that one girl. I
Yes, they
don't
did.
I don't know why they did it. I don't know the reason behind it,
You
but
know
I
why they did it. You
I
know
know
darn well.
fan service. Apparently, I saw on Twitter there was a side by side, of the manga, how the manga did it and how the anime did it. The manga was kind of less fan servicey. The anime just did it straight in your butt, straight
You're
there.
welcome, people.
So listen, if you like, look, I still remember a scene where I think they did a fan service scene of Kohaku. Not in the gold dress, in that pink dress from season 3, which she did look fine in.
Yes.
So
I remember when I thought that woman was actually Stanley, but then when they revealed her, like,
oh God, bro. Don't tell me you're looking at another man's ass.
my eyes were literally pointing.
I'm literally oh my God.
I
Oh
was like,
boy.
Wait, that's Stanley? Why does he look weird?
All right. Anyways, we're gonna got it for guys. If you guys like the video, leave a like, put in the comment section your thoughts. Hit the subscribe button if you want to get more Dr. Stone content and things like that. And subscribe to my boys channel. I'll leave a link in the description below. So yeah, but other than that, we're gonna got it for. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and we will catch you on the next video. Peace.
Peace.